The final piece is the talent, the recruitment. Uh, who are we looking for? What kinds of roles do we need? What is the talent? How do we vet the values, that there's alignment not only between talents and values, and then the development and the training. So one of the things we've already established is that training and development is going to be our key differentiator. It's what makes the difference. It will make our difference between most consulting organizations. Most consulting organizations have a little bit of IP. They throw people in for a little bit of training. And I think the distinctiveness in our training is having not only content delivered, but time for consultants to kind of work it out, talk together, share ideas, enhance and build on the existing IP we have. And then, of course, that whole vetting and recruiting. So the book Traction is a really good book that sets up some of these tools and ways to look at how do we bring people on board, what's the interview process, what are the different layers and structures of being in the virtual group of the exchange, getting invited to the live exchange, because we're investing time in people and bringing people in for training, so we've got to make sure it's the right people. Then I think there's an in-between layer between us, the guild, and those who work with us at a couple different levels. There will be the subcontractors, there will be some full-time people. All of that gets worked out in that fifth level. So as you can see, if you're still game for standing up an organization, the opportunity that's created here is that you're not only going to learn what it takes, but because you understand what it takes, we will have worked out a lot of the details that most consulting organizations and businesses never really think thoroughly through. It's just a couple of people who get together, who make it up, and then hand it to everybody else. Now, for most of this, the structure is going to be set up so that I am not engaged and involved in this. We will have facilitators, whether it's Michael Lagaki or an outside facilitator who really understands what it takes to run a business. I've got a few in mind. While I am gone, these people will be helping you with that. And so now it doesn't mean I'm not going to have any input, and it doesn't mean that I'm not going to have a very strong say in the thumbs up, thumbs down. I certainly won't be vetoing anything, but ultimately I am using this as both a learning opportunity for you as a group, and as a way to give more ownership in terms of concept and looking at how things are put together, because ultimately I will be handing this off to whoever takes it on, and we need to build a sustainable platform, one that will outlive certainly myself and any of the other individuals who will be retiring or moving on in the next 5 to 7 years. So this is vital. It's an important piece to the equation, and you must be game, because if you start in on this, the expectation is you're going to go through to the end. Now, at the end, we may literally get to the point and say, look, standing up a company is too much for us to consider, or we're better off continuing to build a close, tight network and learning how to work together, because we don't have the DNA to make a very unified, structured organization. I'm okay with either. In either case, the journey is really where the payoff will be. Where we end up at the end of the journey, whether it is the guild as an organization or it is the guild as a really tight network, I'm okay with either. We'll talk to you guys later. I'm excited about this, and I hope this helps give you some more context and preparation.